There comes a time in every Skylander player's life where they don't feel like playing a Skylander based on looks, because that's what happened when they were a child. They saw the Skylander they wanted, they picked them out based on how cool they were. We all remember Prison Break, seeing Eruptor for the first time. We wanted them. We wanted them. But now comes the era of Skylanders where people don't care about the looks. Alright? People just want a good Skylander. A Skylander that can carry them. And ladies and gentlemen, today I give you the Skylander that people thought was the worst. The worst of the worst. Today I give you Sunburn. Alright people, here we are. The Sunburn episode. You got your stats. Boom. And now the juice. The juice that makes Sunburn what he is. Flamethrower path, no soul gem. And you're good to go. Why no soul gem, you may ask? Because the soul gem fucking sucks. That's why. The soul gem is a piece of shit that just gets you into trouble. Alright. Let's begin with... What am I feeling? What am I feeling? I'm feeling Trollholm for now, and then I will transition into Chapter 12, and there is a reason for that. There is a reason I will transition into Chapter 12. Alright, so the key thing that Sunburn has out of most Skylanders is that he has some insane DPS. Some of the best DPS you can get, and the best thing about Sunburn, once you get that knockback, you're pretty much a free fight. It's pretty much a free fight, easy win. But on Wii, there is a thing on Wii. Some enemies will not take knockback, and that's what you gotta be. That's what you gotta be scared about with Sunburn. But he will still cook either way because he is the GOAT. But if you're playing on HD Giants, yeah, your Sunburn will be a lot better than most people's. So that is a thing. That is a thing. Anyway, cookie. Look, and that's the thing about Sunburn. Positioning matters so much more with Sunburn than with any other character. At least that's how I feel. But I think most people would agree with that too. Oh, a fire zone. These guys melted. Absolutely melted. Every time I'm doing a hit, look at that. 60 damage per tick. Insane. Insane. Alright, get this big bot down, and within a short amount of seconds, he will be dead already. Took me a lot longer to kill this guy with Drobot, but that was because I didn't have the fire zone. But that's okay. Alright, you do your Cali shit, and here is where the magic begins. The Sunburn jumps. Alright, here's what you need to know. Teleport, hold B, or whatever your dash button is, and you will be cooking. You will be absolutely cooking, because that's all you ever need. Alright. The first one, for this level at least, is this one. You skip over that, you skip a lock puzzle, you skip all the boring stuff. Peak. Alright, absolute peak. Absolute cinema, in fact. The next one, see that little black crack? You teleport here, and you jump over. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And Sunburn has way more of these jumps throughout the game. I'm just going to be showing some of them. Only some of them. But if you want to know more about the Sunburn jumps, there are Sunburn UNMs on YouTube by Happy Gamer and Trash Guy Bob. Those are the ones you definitely want to see. And they will have all of the Sunburn jumps you could ever want and, well, want to use in those videos. Highly recommend them. The link will be in the description. And those are the videos you want to see for the Sunburn. So I want to state this right now. I am by no means the best Sunburn player. I am nowhere close. I know how to use Sunburn, but there are, again, much better players. Again, the link will be in the description for the much better players. Alright. As you can see, Sunburn is invisible right now, and that's because of a trick that I'll be showing off soon, where if you go off a bounce pad, and you teleport, you hold teleport, and then you hold the primary, he will stay in this teleportation phase form where you can tank a single hit for free at any point. And it's amazing, and you can't go wrong with it. Alrighty, we got some bombs, missiles flying across. It seems pretty scary until you remember you are the Sunburn. Alright, I'm just gonna stand here. Boom. I can tank that hit, teleporting, easy. It's time to cook. Move up your Sunburn, do whatever. And that's the thing about Sunburn is that you gotta make a... If you know the positionings, you shouldn't have any trouble with literally all the fights in the game. So you shouldn't really be taking any damage. And the nice thing about Sunburn is that you can just creep up, you can do your thing, and look, they just die from the body of Sunburn because he's just that goated. Alright, you got your bot here, he's doing his thing. Take these guys out. If you can, of course, they're really annoying. And there you go. The bot should be dead now. And that's the fight done. Boom. Look at that. He's just... Sunburn is just insane. I cannot believe people think this is a bad Skylander. In most tier lists, to be fair, they are a subjective tier list. They aren't meant to be objective. But it's Sunburn always at the very bottom. Always at the very bottom. And their explanation for that is that they say Sunburn is weak. Every single time without fail. But that's okay, because they didn't know how to use Sunburn, and we completely understand that. But Sunburn is more than just a flamethrower guy. He's got all kinds of shit going on. Alright, we're here in chapter 12 because I still have some stuff to show off. First of all, the teleport thing. The teleport thing with the you get your iframe for a single hit. I can definitely test that out here, which is pretty nice. So you get to see how that works. And look at that, we can already do it. We can already do it here. So I'll go ahead and show that off real quick. So here, I'll just kill this guy, because why not? Now, what's nice is that when you have your flame body, you're still at least protected in some way. And it's really nice. Here, I'll let them hit me, if I can. Oh yeah, I forgot. He's pretty much immune to spinners, I'm pretty sure, like this, so... Hey, it was just like the crusher thing. Okay, we should be able to do it here. So we should be cooking. And the one thing you do need to keep in mind with Sunburn is that when you're holding your flamethrower, he will just gradually lose speed. But don't worry, should be fine. Let's see if I can tank a grenade. Oh, no. Get the grenade, come on. There you go. Boom. Free hit, tanked, easy. And that's it's so peak. You can do so many cool things with Sunburn. You can do your jumps. You can do positioning. You can do teleportation blocks. You can do those kinds of blocks. You can do your jumps. I think I already said jumps, but he's just the gift that keeps on giving, and that's peak. That's peak. Do it again, because why not? She'll be able to absolutely shred through all of these. Look at that. It's beautiful. It's just beautiful. Do your circling, you should be fine. Boom. Target these guys. Easy win. Oh, his character is just so peak. I mean, I get not liking him if you don't find him fun. That's completely understandable. Not everybody is... Sunburn might not be everyone's cup of tea gameplay-wise, but in terms of just the raw power, the raw peakness of Sunburn, he's objectively top 3 in Giants without a doubt. Without a shadow of a doubt. We got ourselves another skip coming up over here, so that's pretty peak. Just for clarification, I did not find any of these skips. I'm just showcasing them off today. In fact, the birthplace of most of these skips come from Cool Kid, the 22nd, and obviously Happy Gamer, Soprano, y'all know him, and Trash Guy Bob. They found most of these, if not all of these, Sunburn jumps So it's just peak. It's just absolutely peak. Alright. Got the scary dudes. They should be just... Look at the armor. The armor is already gone. It's so peak. Alrighty. This fight normally would be like pretty difficult if you're like a giant or something, but you know, this is Sunburn and a core moment, so he does his thing, he cooks, and he does super well. You can't really look at that. Beautiful. Even your regular stage hazards got nothing on the Sunburn. Hopefully I can do it without messing up. You do need to have an ear out to know when the spikes are going to pop up. But I will do it here because it's fun. There you go. Tank all that. You get a little bit of boost to doing what you need to do. And there you go. This is not a Sunburn exclusive. Pretty much any character can do this with good enough speed. So just max out your heroics and you should be good enough. It should be good enough. That's what I meant. The one I'm doing with Sunburn is just makes it a little bit easier to just get over there, but it's fine. Alrighty, arena battle time. This is going to be peak. So, just, again, know your positioning. If you memorize any fight, any positioning where the enemies are going to come from, Sunburn will be even better. Because that's, again, it's the name of the game with Sunburn. Know your positioning, know your enemies. Know how they're going to strike, know how they're going to move. And there you go. You should be good to go. I forgot where the next enemy... Oh, yeah, this guy. So I was right. It's just this guy. Couple of these. Easy peasy. Alright, should be a dog soon. Yeah, alright. Just get rid of these guys first. There's a neat little thing you can do with the dogs in this arena. Is that when the Cyclops is off his back, you can just lead them into the saw blades. But we don't need the saw blades because we are Sunburn, and he will die before he even has that chance to attack. And you gotta love it. You gotta love it. He's just a goat. Oh, he's not reaching. That's okay. Get rid of these guys first, and then go for your dog. And there we go. Just maneuver around. You got that flow to him. You got that Sunburn flow. Alright, we're getting to the scary part of the fight. So, Sunburn in this section, always good. Always very good. You can keep your distance, and you can still do insane DPS. And that is what we love to see. Look at that. Come on, enemies. Oh god, all day. Alright, these dudes, you gotta know how to maneuver. Be careful with saw blades, and you should be fine. Look at that. Okay, my scaling looks a little bit screwed, I won't lie. What the hell is going on? Okay, these guys are dying way too quickly now that I realize. I think my scaling went down in the middle of recording, so that's kind of annoying. Well, that's okay. But it's going fine. It's still going fine. Alright, now we got this guy. This guy can actually be pretty scary as Sunburn if you don't know how to maneuver right. And there we go. And that's the Sunburn episode done for today. Hope you enjoyed, and go fuck yourself.